Howdy y'all, welcome back to Black Sheep Meadow. I'm Brent.
And I'm Amber.
And today we are going to set up our experimental garden soil containers. Last year, if y'all, I think Amber will probably leave a link in the deal right up here. But last year we did a soil comparison of 5 different soils. Store-bought, they're all in the big box stores, whether it's like Miracle Grow or Burpee or we got 9 different selections. We'll go over them here in a minute. But all these soils are able to be purchased in big box stores, whether it's Lowe's, Home Depot, or Walmart. While we prepare or manufacture a lot of our own compost for our own soil here, we understand that not everybody can do that. So if you're going to have to purchase a bagged soil, we want to make sure you're getting the best bang for your buck.
And depending on the type of soil that you have, you need a lot of compost to amend it.
Correct, yes.
So that's hard to make on the quantity. So
I want to say we probably did something like 60 yards of compost that we've added to our garden area this year. We have very sandy soil here in Central Texas.
So trying to make that much compost on your own takes years. So you're going to have to supplement.
Yep. So we're going to set up these containers today. We were going to set these containers up underneath our garden trellis, but I viewed for issues with companion planting with the beans and tomatoes and the sweet corn or potatoes that we have planted over there. I wanted to make sure that none of those were going to affect the way the cabbage is going to grow, which is what we're putting in these containers. We're doing a early Jersey Wakefield cabbage, and I feel that the cabbage is probably going to be the best visual for the camera. Obviously,
one fruit.
Yeah, correct. You get one vegetable.
You get one item.
We're going to plant 2 heads of cabbage per container. So that way we want to make sure we don't have any discrepancies if we were to lose a plant just because. The other thing is in the past, or last year, we actually sprouted the cabbage from seed in the containers. This year we're actually planting a bonnie plant, a plant that's already sprouted and able to sustain itself. That way we know we're taking out any inconsistencies across the board is what we're trying to do. Trying to test the soil itself. So we're going to get y'all in. We're going to show y'all each one of the soils. We have one soil as a repeat from last year, and we're going to use that as the
control.
Correct. So y'all hang in there. We're going to get y'all in, show y'all every one of these soils before we put you on time lapse and we start to build these beds. All right, so just to go over our soils here, we have a Miracle Grow raised bed soil. It claims to be 100% organic. So I think that's a huge thing for Miracle Grow because Miracle Grow their soils that produce very well tend to have a lot of synthetics in them. Which brings me to our next soil. This is our control soil from last year. This does have a synthetic fertilizer in it. However, it did the best out of our 5 soil experiment last year. So we'll see how that goes. Both of these, you can pretty much get these just about anywhere across the country. When we start to get into, when we started to get into stuff like this was purchased at a Lowe's box store. I have never seen this particular soil before. However, it is an experiment. It's an organic raised bed planting mix. We're going to see, it claims it feeds up to 3 months. We'll just have to see how that works out. This next one is a Living Earth organic garden soil. It's a locally sourced in Texas. I don't know how far across the country Living Earth actually is. This was actually purchased at a Lowe's box store as well. We're just going to have to see on it. This is Stay Green. This is also at a Lowe's box store. You should be able to get this across the country as well. This soil does not claim to be organic, but it does say plus fertilizer. What fertilizers they put in it, I don't know. It has it's a 0.05 nitrogen, 0.04 P, and then a 0.03 K. So, and it claims it feeds up to 9 months, which that's a pretty strong claim there. So now we have more of a name brand soil. It's also an organic raised bed container mix. They say on the top of the package it says natural and organic. So when it comes to the word organic, that's a very vague deal because obviously this material has organic material in it, but that does not necessarily mean it's completely organic. So,
notice the NPK.
Yeah, the 0.11, 0.11, 0.11 across the board there. So once again, that's I think we purchased this one at a TSC, our Tractor Supply. This is another one that I'm really curious about. This is also a Miracle Grow. It says it is a Performance Organics. It's once again, it's an all-purpose container mix. It's supposed to be for fruits and vegetables. you know, once again, the Miracle Grow, they have a very fine product that can produce a plant very well. However, I have a issue whenever they start to claim organics. You know, that does not mean completely organic. So we'll see. Nonetheless, we're going to see. We're looking for the best bang for the buck. Once again, Amber will probably put down in the description how many cubic foot per each bag and the cost, which is also another factor. This one was also, we got this one from a Lowe's box store. This was, I'm a little concerned with this. This one claimed to be manufactured in California. However, it's claiming fewer carbon emissions, and I think that's probably just a sales pitch because we're in Central Texas, and this bag of soil just didn't drift over here in the wind. It was probably transferred via 18-wheeler powered by diesel hydrocarbons, so I don't know how they get the fewer carbon emissions off that, but we're going to try it anyways just to see if it's even going to produce. Once again, our last test subject is going to be a burpee potting soil. It's once again claims natural and organic for raised beds. It actually has a picture of a coconut on it, waterless often. It's going to contain a coconut core or coconut fiber for moisture retention. It claims to feed plants for up to 3 months. So we're going to get all these soils in the ground or in the containers. We're going to get irrigation on them, and then we're going to get our cabbage planted in them today. Once again, this particular area, it's going to be in sun most of the day. And we're going to have about 60 to 75 days to harvest. So we're going to get this bed built. We're going to put y'all on time lapse. Alrighty guys, so we got them all planted. This year I'm really excited to see the difference in soils across the board. We have everything that looks like what was almost like a straight cocoa core.
Yeah, one of them down there looks just like my seed starting mix.
And all the way to like a really rich black thick soil to almost sand. So we're gonna see. About 60 days we'll know.
And this, hopefully this is helpful for you guys. If you guys have a particular soil type and you need more sand, then this might help you out. Or you have really sandy soil and you need wood chips.
So that being said, we're really doing it for the best bang for the buck. I mean, there's no sense. Some of these garden soils are over $10 a bag, and if it's not going to produce anything, we don't want you to waste your money on it. Or
if you can get the same effect with a lot
cheaper soil,
a lot more efficient soil. Gardening's not cheap.
No, it's not. So anyways, we're going to get y'all here on the next one. We got it's springtime, so we got several videos coming out. They're going to be very interesting. We're going to see y'all in 60 days on this one. In the meantime, if y'all wouldn't mind, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to our channel, share us. All those things help us out very, very, very much.
Do all the things.
See y'all next week.
See you next week.